Had some earlier technical difficulties. Shout out to my followers, man, who let me know the sound was not recorded right on these two videos I put out earlier today. But I'm doing the second one for y'all right now from my studio so that I don't have to worry about audio issues sometime that happen in your car. But guys, we got to jump right into this thing. The Lakers sell for $10 billion. But why did they do it? Guys, it's three things that I see as the reason that the Lakers sold for $10 billion. And now, guys, look, now I might be wrong on this. Y'all don't quote me on this, but I think the LA Lakers was the only team in the NBA that's not owned by a family that owns other businesses. The Lakers team was owned by Dr. Jerry Buss. He didn't have any other businesses but the Lakers. So when he passed that down to his daughter, the only thing she did was run the Lakers. Most of the guys who own the other teams own other private equity firms, wealth funds, all that kind of stuff. Some, crazy technology businesses, that kind of thing. But the Lakers were different because Lakers would still run old school. And here's what happens, guys. Jeannie Buss got the team when her dad died. And I'm going to jump right into this thing because I want y'all to know these three reasons. Because a lot of people, when we got that report yesterday that the Lakers had been sold, I said, man, I got to jump on and tell my followers why I believe that the Lakers sold for $10 billion. Okay. I got my notes right here, guys, because I did this video earlier today and I had moved on. So I apologize. I got to come back to my notes. First reason they sold, Jeannie Buss wants to live happily ever after. I don't think Jeannie Buss recovered when she and Phil Jackson broke up. And I think she and Phil Jackson broke up because she had to choose running the Lakers as her father's wishes versus being with Phil Jackson. And clearly she chose running the Lakers, which I think was the right choice, by the way. But y'all hear what I'm saying? She wanted to live happily ever after. And guys, ain't nothing wrong with that because a lot of people choose relationships over careers. Now, why am I saying that, guys? I think anybody would love to have the Lakers. You want the Lakers or you want the Celtics? Throw the Knicks in there too. And now you probably want to throw Golden State in there, depending on what they're going to be able to do with once Steph leaves and that kind of thing. But she wanted to live happy ever after. Couple that, guys, with that family fights all the time. Y'all remember when Kurt Rambis was there and all that stuff and Magic was having it? The family, there's a lot of infighting in the Buss family. And now somebody gives you a number like that. Somebody gives you a number like 10 billion and it's already the guy who owns the Dodgers. You'd be crazy not to take it. Family members get paid out. You'll always be known as the former owner of the Lakers. You get to live happily ever after. You don't have to fight with your brother anymore. Write them their check and y'all go your separate ways. See, guys, when y'all talk about family first, what happens is family first just means we fighting all the time. Family first just means that we always making exceptions for the less talented one or the one who's always causing problems and nobody ever checks them. Jeannie Buss got tired of carrying the family and trying to hang on to what her dad wanted because fighting with her family a lot, that's what I think contributed to this. She can now go live happily ever after and not have to deal with the family members that she don't get along with. Y'all just go back and Google it and see how her family, how they fight, her and her brother and that kind of thing. And when Magic was there, Magic was just like, I ain't gonna be here, man. She can't put up with it because there's so much infighting and running the Lakers because once Dr. Buss died, everybody thought that they should have gotten it, but Jeannie was his favorite. Jeannie was tired of being with the Lakers. She's been there since she was a little girl. Think about it, guys. She's in her 60s, I believe. That's a long time to be around a team. And again, it's time for her to go live her personal life. And she's tired of fighting with the family. She's tired of the responsibility of owning the Lakers. Got a good husband. Go live happily ever after. Number two, guys. LeBron James is on his way out. LeBron James is on tail end. And the Lakers don't have a transcendent superstar coming in, nor is there one on the horizon. Right? Luka can ball, but Luka's not Kareem. Luka's not Magic. Luka is not Kobe. Luka's not Shaq. And Luka's not LeBron. And guess what, guys? Dealing with these players of the day, a lot of these owners are like, man, I ain't got time for this. Player empowerment with people like LeBron James having as much power and influence as he has, it ain't fun owning a business if the inmates run the asylum. Okay? It ain't fun if you always catering to the people that you paying and you got to serve them too. Guys, when you own a business, it's to make your life easier. not to make your life more miserable. And I think in dealing with a lot of these players and the Players Association, the game that her dad bought the Lakers in is not the game that exists today, right? And that's not a knock on Luka. That's not a knock on LeBron. The owners negotiated this current CBA, but they can't stand these players. And I think in this next CBA, they're going to try to get it back. They're going to try to claw some of this power back that they've given the players. But I can tell you like this, guys, what transcendent star is out there right now? Can't trust Zion. The Lakers are not going to try to go after Zion. You're not going to try to go after Ja Morant. I like Luka, but Luka's not a transcendent superstar. Luka can ball. I love watching his game. But ain't nobody going to build. Nobody. Look, you need an American player. Black or white, you need an American player. The problem is there's not a transcendent one that will fill the seats in the Lakers arena right now. Yeah, you know, you ain't going to pay for KD. Giannis don't want to be there. Who's talking about wanting to go to the Lakers right now? I think they held on to LeBron too long, and nobody wants to come until LeBron is gone. You look at what happened with AD. Luka comes, they get bounced in the first round or whatever it is. They lost in the playoffs. All right, guys, nobody wants to come to LA. There's not a transcendent superstar. Zion ain't coming. Ja Morant ain't coming. Giannis is not coming. KD is old, right? A lot of these young boys just want to be on, streaming live and playing video games and all that. They don't want to be the face of the league. Anthony Edwards ain't coming there. So who you gonna get? That's another reason. Look, Dr. Buss always wanted a transcendent superstar, and there's no transcendent superstars in the NBA. That's another reason Jeanie Buss had to sell, guys. She done with LeBron. Luka gonna be too high maintenance because he can't manage his weight, and you don't know what you're gonna get out of him. They say he got some other problems that he got to deal with. If you Jeanie Buss, why do you want to do this? Because that's not what your dad bought back in the 70s when he bought the Lakers. And last but not least, guys, the third reason why she's selling the Lakers, $10 billion is $10 billion. The only reason you buy a business, the only reason you get into a business is to sell it. Everybody got a number. Jeanie Buss's number. Y'all realize that the Celtics sold for $6 billion and now the Lakers are selling for $10 billion? Dr. Buss is shining down on Jeanie right now saying that's exactly why I gave it to you. Because $10 billion when the Celtics only got 6, Jeanie Buss won. Dr. Buss's legacy won. He always wanted the Lakers to be the premier sports franchise, and this is the most anybody's ever paid for a team. Jeanie Buss has made her daddy proud and gave the big FU to the family members that drive her crazy, and she gets to go live happily ever after because the only reason you have a business is to sell it. You don't pass it down. You don't do any of that. You sell it. And in this environment, in this dispensation that we're in, guys, doesn't make sense to keep a business right now. When you're done with it, or when somebody comes and gives you a number, get rid of it. Don't hold on to it. And I think Jeanie Buss sat down, looked at the horizon and said, you know what? Let me get out of here. So those are the 3 things, guys. Y'all get down in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think the reason was that she sold it. Or do you agree with it or do you not agree with it, man? Y'all let me know. Because right now, I think this is the deal of the century. If somebody call and make me an offer with something like that with one of my businesses, guys, I'm out because you never get emotionally attached to any business because you're emotionally attached to a business. The business run you. You don't run the business. Y'all get down in the comment section. Let me know what you think, man. Is Jeff crazy or is Jeff on to something, man? If you hadn't already, mash that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on that bell for notifications. And until next time, I'm going to holla.